So I brought my little trailer to a storage place where I live and thought I'd give you a tour before I put a bunch of stuff in it. So this was the reason I picked this little teardrop trailer, because of this big gazing window. I really needed the light and bright feeling of openness so that I don't feel claustrophobic, which I tend to get. So this was the selling point for me, is to have this big gazing window. So I just love that. Not much of a view right now, but you can imagine that when I'm out camping, I will have some very nice views. That shade covering comes down and snaps into place in these little snaps here. And I've got little LED lights, and the feature I like about these is they have a blue light. So in the middle of the night, if I have to get up, instead of turning on the bright light, I can just do the blue light, and that is much less bright. So I like that there's that option. It also can go brighter or lower lights, so that's a nice option as well. And so it's a queen size memory foam mattress in here, and I slept on this 3 nights and I slept quite comfortably, although it's probably just a little too firm for me, so I might get a topper for it at some point. I'm thinking that I could, if I think it's worth it, cut it down to more like a full-size bed, and that way I could fit more storage in here, including a toilet, which would be nice to have. I really like this little back cushion here. It's really nice to rest your head, because that's where my head goes. So it's a nice place to rest your head. It's pretty soft, and I thought that was a really nice touch. So I've got 2 doors on each side, and that comes in handy as well. And little pockets on each door to put glasses and whatnot, so I don't roll over onto my glasses and break them like I did once before. And then those windows do not open, but there's these little side panels that do, or at least this bottom one does. So that will open. Actually, not all the way. It just props open a little bit, but it gives a nice ventilation. And then I have this overhead vent, and I have it wide open right now, but it can come down and you can have it into 3 different positions. It can be open just a little bit and more, and even more, or open completely. And I think I should be able to also have it open just halfway if I wanted. I like that there's this screen here to keep out the bugs, so that's a nice feature. And I also have a solar fan here that goes both ways. Pulls air from outside in and inside air out. So that'll be nice to have in the summertime. The manufacturer told me that it is insulated in the roof only. But he said you still want to be parking this in the shade in the hot summer, because it can probably get pretty hot in here, similar to a car. I'm learning the best way to turn my body and go from a seated position to all fours to do things inside here. And so I've got, let's see, he said this will be live when I'm, in shore power. And then when I have solar, I've got the cigarette lighter and some USB, and this shows me the voltage display. Right now I'm at 13.7, and somebody just told me that means I'm full. 12.5 means you're full. So that was good to know. And so then I've got 2 shelves of storage there. And it's kind of one of these push open deals. So I got those 2. Lots of nice space here in the middle. And then 2 more shelves over there. And I like this, that they also put some shelving underneath here. With ledges on them, so that's a really nice touch. So that's the inside. I'm going to show you the outside now. This is hard.